The following 5 tips and tricks were taken from my Instagram. Most of my Logic tips and tricks videos usually show you how you can adjust Logic to improve your workflow. For example, customizing your control bar and display, like you can see here. This is my clean template and I've basically removed all the buttons that I never use. I always recommend you to save the settings you make into your template, and so here's how you do that. You go to File and then Save as Template. Here of course you can rename your template to whatever you like. If you want to update your already existing template, you just click on the name of that template, save it and click on Replace. Now if you go to File and select New from Template or use the hotkey Command N, you can use one of the templates you've made for your new project. And one last tip, if you'd like to delete templates that you've made, you can go to your user folder, your name, then go to Music, Audio Music Apps, Project Templates, and there are all your projects. But you can also do a spotlight search and type in Project Templates. I see a lot of people with projects that don't use the track color bars function because this is something that is not turned on by default. So to enable this, you have to right click on any of your tracks and then go to Track Header Components and click on the track color bars. Now as always, if you want this in all of your new projects as well, make sure to save it into your template. You can clean up your Logic projects by deleting unused files. There are 2 ways to do this. You can either go to File, Project Management and select Cleanup, then delete the unused files and hit OK. Or you can go to your file browser, hit the project tab, then right click one of the audio tracks and select Unused, and then hit backspace to delete the unused audio files. With the repeat regions and events function, we can easily duplicate multiple regions or events. So we can select a region and then duplicate it a couple of times, or we can select multiple regions and then duplicate those. And the same thing goes for MIDI notes. So we can select these MIDI notes and then easily duplicate them as many times as we want to. If you're working with MIDI, you may run into this problem where you have long sustained MIDI notes that will only play back sound if you set the player to the beginning of the MIDI notes. You can easily fix this by going to File, Project Settings, click on MIDI, then click on the Midi Chase tab and turn on the notes. This will turn on Midi Chase, but remember that this will just re-trigger the notes again, so if you're playing a pad that evolves over time, it may sound a little different. Also, since this is a project setting, I recommend you to save this into your template. And that brings us to the end of this video. As always, I hope that I inspired you a little bit and maybe I'll see you next time.